With us, we get a word and we try to hold on to it. We walk around all week long. Intimacy with God. Intimacy with God. Ain't preaching to nobody but yourself. And sooner or later, the word has no power because it gets its power when it goes through you to somebody else. But we walk around all week, intimacy with God. I got intimacy with God. You in the shower, intimacy with God. Intimacy with God. And by Wednesday, ain't nothing intimate about you because the word is solid. You're supposed to pass the word through. Pass the word on. I got an awesome word. See, if you would go out and pass the word on, as powerful as these sermons are around here, the church will be full. The church will be full. If you go out and just hey, you know, man, you just don't. Every time I get on Wake Up with Jesus, y'all hear what I say? We had service the night before. What I tell them? Man, y'all should have heard that word yesterday. I'm still passing the word on. You gotta pass the word on. Don't hoard it up. And if you pass it on, it'll have a refreshing taste until you get another word. Ain't that something? So tonight we're going to talk about the power of our faith. We're going to come from a familiar passage, the book of Mark, chapter 5, verses 25 through 34. Chapter 5, verses 25 through 34. And a very familiar passage. And most times when people read this particular passage, they focus on the faith of the woman as she touches the garment of Jesus, and they focus on the virtue, the power that leads Jesus. But we are going to learn tonight that our faith is what defeats the enemy. Amen. It is our faith that defeats the enemy. I can't defeat him. You can't defeat him. It's our faith that defeats the enemy. Every one of these people that Jesus healed, he said, go, your faith has made you whole. Go, your faith has healed you. Our faith is what? Hey, precious, God bless you. Come on in there. Our faith is what defeats the enemy. Somebody say, our faith. Our faith. Oh, y'all ain't ready to have no church. I thought y'all wanted to go home by 9 o'clock. I thought y'all wanted to go home before 9 o'clock. Y'all better talk to me. Say our faith. Is what defeats the enemy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I know how to get it crunk up in here. Y'all talking about, y'all might stir it up. I'm going to turn it up in a minute. Y'all keep messing with me. Amen. Praise the Lord. Here we go. The power of our faith. The word of God reads. Mark 5, 25 through 34. If you're there, say amen. If you're not, say wait. All right. A woman in the crowd had suffered for 12 years with constant bleeding. I can tear that up right there. I can talk about your bleeding heart, your lifetime of a bleeding heart. I can stop right there and just show you how you're in a place of constantly bleeding. You've been cut, but you won't let Jesus heal you. Wounded, constantly bleeding. I'm tired. Every time you say you're tired, do you know what has happened? When your blood is low, you get what? Tired. You're constantly bleeding. You should never be tired as vessels of God. Because I'm constantly being healed. I'm constantly being healed, as we're going to hear tonight. And now it says, a woman that had been constantly bleeding for 12 years, she has suffered a great deal from many, she has suffered a great deal. Listen how they say this. From many doctors. This sounds like our doctors today. Instead of healing people, they make them suffer. Instead of healing people, they give them medicine that'll make them feel good for a little while. Instead of healing people, these doctors, you better be careful. The word just told you, these doctors, if you ain't careful, will make you suffer. I ain't saying this, I'm reading it in the Bible. Amen. She has suffered a great deal from many doctors, and over the years, my God. She has spent everything she had to pay to them. Doctors doctors make sure the pharmacists give you the medicine. And the medicine, the pharmacists make sure they don't give you no medicine to heal you so you can go back to the doctor so they can prescribe some more medicine. Y'all better go to the doctor that comes to heal and not just make you feel better.
Come on.
You better go to the doctor that comes to heal and not just to make you feel better. And it goes on and says, over the years, she had spent everything she had to pay to them. But she had gotten no better. In fact, she had gotten worse. Amen. She had heard about Jesus. This is my problem. She had heard about Jesus, but kept spending her money till she had no more. And so the doctors wouldn't see her no more. She couldn't buy no more medicine. She had nowhere else to go. So now she's going to go to who she heard about. She done came to her end. Why do we have to come to the end of ourselves before we go to where we know the answer is? Because I'm afraid of what it's going to cost me. I'm afraid of what I'm going to have to give up. Well, you know, you can't eat no more Lorna Doone cookies. Your sugar too high. You'll never tell me my sugar too high. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my Lorna Doones. You're afraid of what you got to give up my Lorna Doones?
Not my Lorna Doone.
Not my Lorna. Talk to me, man of God. Not my Lorna Doones. Instead, she got worse. She had heard about Jesus, so she came up behind him through the crowd and touched his robe. I can imagine somewhere along the line when she had plenty of money.
Y'all want to hear the word of God?
Huh? When I meet Jesus, I'm going to be dressed up. When I meet Jesus, I'm going to be healed. When I meet Jesus, I'm going to have something to tell him.
Amen.
God said that they'll never come. Ain't nothing you can tell Jesus that he don't already know about you.
Amen.
That they'll never come. So she's sitting here waiting for a day to come that she could meet Jesus well. One way or the other, you gonna meet him.
Amen.
And it's a shame I got to meet him when I ain't got no place else to go. Hello, somebody. He says, for she came up behind him through the crowd and touched his robe. For she thought to herself, if I could just touch his robe, I will be healed. You know, I done tried everything. I done tried everything. Mama told me, Mama said, baby, I got this castor sitting here in the cabinet. I'm 60 years old now. Mama, I don't take no castor. Oh, stuff ain't do me no good. When you were giving it to me, I sure ain't gonna take none now, but I'm getting sicker and sicker. So I won't go to Mama because I done told her this castor ain't no good. I won't go to Mama and say, Mama, where the castor? Because I done told her how that nasty castor was no good. So I wait till Mama go to the store and I sneak in there and I take the castor. This is what she did. She knew about Jesus, heard about Jesus, but she said, you know what? I don't need him. I don't need him. I don't need him. So when everything else was gone, she snuck up behind him. Because she ain't want nobody to know that she had done touched the robe, because she done told somebody, I don't need him.
Amen.
So she tried to sneak up behind him first, lady, hoping nobody would know. But one thing about it, when you sneak up on Jesus, he gonna tell on you. When you sneak up on Jesus, I promise you, he gonna tell on you.
Amen.
She called herself trying to rob Jesus of some power and messed around and got told on. But one thing about Jesus telling on you, when he telling on you, he starts talking to you.
Amen.
I don't care if he telling on me. I don't care what he's saying about me. I must be in the right place if he's talking to me.
Amen.
So now when I heard it, it said, for she thought to herself, if I could touch his robe, I would be healed. Immediately, the bleeding stopped. body that she had been healed and of her terrible condition. Jesus realized at once that healing power had gone from him. So he turned around to tell on her. So he turned around and asked, who touched my robe? His disciples said to him, look at this crowd pressing up around you. How can you ask who touched me? See, many people, come on, woman, come here, quickly. Many people bump up on you, touch it, bump up on you, touch it. But now, when somebody touch you and that little hug was sitting there, and I touch it and I go like this, he's gonna say, well, what you doing, Bishop? Well, what you doing, Bishop? Y'all see, when I'm got like this, I make sure he wasn't here. Well, what you doing, Bishop? See, when a brother say, what you doing, you're all right. But when a brother say, what you doing, Bishop? He loading the cannibals. I'm telling you, be careful. So, in other words, I'm touching her. The husband all right. But when I do like this, I'm touching her. I'm getting ready to touch her with a purpose.
Come on now. Come on.
So, when all the people were touching Jesus, it didn't bother him because nobody touched him with the purpose of getting well.
Amen.
So all these people bumping up against him, it didn't bother him because nobody touched him with a purpose. This lady touched him with a purpose. The disciples said, all these people bumping up against you, and you talking about who touched you? They hadn't touched him with a purpose.
Amen.
Our problem is we're in touch with Jesus, but none of us won't touch him with a purpose. Instead of talking to him, we're complaining to him. Instead of asking him what we need, we're telling him what we need.
My God.
When you get to the place and ask God what you need, you'll find out the things that you thought you need, you don't need.
Amen.
Touched it with a purpose. And it goes on, it says, then when he said, but he kept looking around to see who had done it. In other words, Jesus wasn't going to let the job be half done.
Amen.
He going to run you down to finish what you started. See, Jesus could have left her right there. Okay, the bleeding done stopped. But if Jesus had left the job half done, the bleeding was only going to start back again. It takes the word of God to complete what will always be incomplete without his word. And that's me. I'll always be incomplete without this word. It takes the word of God to complete it. Watch what the word says. Now watch this. Then the frightened woman, trembling at the realization of what had happened to her, Jesus done told her, Jesus didn't tell on me, came and fell to her knees in front of him and told him what she had done. What just freed her? Anybody? Somebody said, what just freed her? The truth. Now she was on a journey. She was on a journey. But here she was. She went to get healed. And instead, she got what she thought she wanted. But in the process of getting what she wanted, she got scared. The frightened woman. We all come to the altar. We all want to get out of something. And then we get to the place where we can see our way out of it, but in the middle, because we get scared, because you know what? We feel like the good times ain't gonna last. And unless you get a word from the Lord, it ain't.
Amen.
You feel like the good times ain't gonna last. Unless you get a word from the Lord, it truly ain't. Because the only thing that lasts are those things that come from God.
Amen.
And he goes on and it says, and he said to her, daughter, your faith has made you whole, made you well. Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go with God. In other words, go in peace. In other words, your suffering is over.
Yes. Yes.
Go in peace. And the thing about it is, here I am thinking I'm whole, but I'm tore up in itty bitty pieces because I have no peace. I've been sliced. I've been diced. I've been cut. I've been sauteed. I've been filleted. And I'm looking all around talking about, that one did it. That one did it. You diced. You sauteed. You cut. You filleted your doggone self. You're a bunch of pieces because of you. You ain't a bunch of pieces because of nobody else. Here I am, 60 years old, where my mama didn't raise me, my uncle, aunt raised me.
Come on now.
Look at here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give you a news print. It ain't up to my mama, or my daddy, or my uncle, or aunt to forgive my enemies. It's up to me. It ain't up to my mama or my daddy to love my enemies. It's up to me. It's up to me. Because I don't want to love you, I blame it on my mama. Because I don't want to love you, I blame it on my wife. Because I don't want to love you, I blame it on I'm not learning enough at the church.
Every excuse. Come on.
I'm 60 years old. Still talking about I wouldn't be like this if my mom had just raised me. What you gonna do when God throw that excuse away? Y'all don't want to hear the truth tonight.
Come on. Spirit, you.
Can we talk?
Yeah.
I don't feel like preaching. I want to talk to you. What you gonna do when God throw that excuse away? We're talking about what our mama didn't do, or what our daddy didn't do, or what our wife didn't do, or whatever somebody didn't do. What you do when God take them home and all you want to say is good things about them and you ain't got that excuse no more? What you do then? You ain't been sitting there bad about your mama, she gone. But you'll blame her while she here. You ain't been sitting there bad about your daddy and he gone. But you'll blame him while he here. What you gonna do when God take that excuse away?
Amen.
God said, you ain't got this crutch no more. I'm gonna show you. If you believe in Jesus, you can walk without the crutch. Hello, somebody. When we talk about this passage, many times when people talk about this passage, they focus on the touch. But today I want to focus on the faith. He said, daughter, your faith has made you well. I get my faith from the faith maker. The only one that's doing any making in my life is God. So God said, I gave you faith to complete the process of you getting well. I gave you faith to complete the process of you saying, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I gave you faith to complete the process that says, all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. I gave you faith to complete the process that says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. I gave you faith to complete the process that said, the Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want. I gave you faith.
Yes.
I gave you faith to complete the process. I made faith first available and then a part of your life. I first made it available. You're in a time of need, you didn't know where to go, you didn't know what to do, and faith bailed you out one time, and you say, well, this faith ain't working for me, so I'm going to take this inheritance right now. I'm not going to wait on this one. I made this faith, and I'm looking at it, and I'm saying all this, and God, He leads us out there, and He leads us out there. He says, I will reveal my mysteries to those that love me. He says, I reveal, and so here I am, and I'm looking at this, and He's telling this lady, your faith has made you well. Why can't I get well? Why can't I get out of what I don't want to be in? Why can't I get some peace in my life? I got faith. And everybody telling me I ain't got no faith. And it looks like I ain't got no faith because I can't get it together. Anybody feel that way? Anybody feel like I got faith, but I'm about to believe I ain't got nothing because it don't seem like I can get it together. Anybody feel that way besides me? I got faith, but I just can't seem to get it together. I just can't see. And I like what he said. He said, daughter, your faith has made you whole. Your faith has made you whole. Go in peace. Now that you have faith, now go in peace. And now that you walking in peace, no longer shall you suffer because you ain't making nobody else suffer. Thank you, Lord. Go in peace, no longer shall you suffer because you've been made whole, you've been made well, and you ain't, you know, my wife will tell you, I ain't no joke when I get sick. That's why God don't let me get sick. Because when I get sick, I get meaner than a rattlesnake. Helen, hey, can you bring me some orange juice? Baby is right there by the bed. I brought her 2 hours ago. You ain't drunk it yet. Helen, baby, can you turn the air conditioner off? Baby, it's been off. You told me that yesterday, and I ain't turned it back on yet. I mean, everything, I'm telling you. So that, Bishop, why you don't get sick that much? Because God don't even like me when I'm sick. So you have to make yourself unbearable when you're sick so you can stay well. Because when you're unbearable when you're sick, God said, I don't want to fool with that fool. Let me keep this fool with him. I said all that to say this. And he said to her, daughter. Now this Jesus speaking as God. Because only God is our Father. And he said, daughter. So now he said, this is a job that goes beyond what he said. Some things only come through fasting and praying. Some things only come through fasting and praying. Some things only come through fasting. Stay right there, God. Stay right there, God. Some things only come through fasting and praying. Father, I thank you. I love you, Lord. I thank you, Lord. Please heal me, Lord. Lord, get this out of my life. Please, Lord. Please, please, please. Oh, I've been praying for years, Lord. I need you, Lord. But he says some things you gotta fast about. So, Lord, I guess I'll just have to turn down my plate. I done turned down my plate, Lord. I ain't been eating, Lord. And Lord, I ain't drinking nothing either. I'll turn everything. I'm fasting, Lord, according to what I know. But Lord, I'm still broken. I'm still without, Lord. Help me out, Lord. You say some things come through fasting and praying. I ain't ate in a week of Sundays. I ain't drunk in 3 days. And Lord, I'm still broke. What's going on? Get away from your tradition. You want to know how to fast? Huh? Fasten yourself to God for real. Fasten yourself to God. Don't disconnect yourself to a plate, from a plate. Don't disconnect yourself from drinking. You ain't gonna starve to death and thirst to death. Amen. Get into your word. Forget everything else. Fasting. Attach yourself to the things of God. Attach yourself to the word of God. You all that praying and not being attacked does you no good. Some things come only by being attached to God while praying to Him. But I turn my plate down. You ever fasted by turning your plate down? You still got your problems? I don't fast and turn my plate down and still have my problems. But have you just say, you know what? I'm not going to watch TV for 3 days. I'm going to get me a book and I'm going to read the spiritual book. I'm going to get the Bible. But for the next 2 days, I'm going to fasten myself to God. And while I'm reading, I'm all about not my problem, I'm all about God. See, when I pray, see that this kind of fasting right here, the devil got an antidote for that. But he ain't got no antidote for attaching yourself to God. So for the next 3 days, 2 days, you say, when you say, you know what, I don't need nobody to go with me, because I need what I need. When I leave here, I'm leaving here by myself. I came here by myself. I'm going to leave here by myself. So I'm going to fasten myself to God right now by myself. So the next 3 days, I got my Bible. Where my book at? Man, God, go in there and get my book. I'm going to shut it off. And I take my time when I fasten myself to God. I take my time. Hand it to man of God. Stay right there, man of God. You see it? You don't see it? I thought I brought it in here. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. I got a book I'm reading. It's about 400 pages. 469 pages. I'm on 453. The book's so good. I'm reading 1 page a day now because I don't want it to end. I'm reading 1 page a day. I'm on 453. I'm reading one because it's so good. Overflowing life. Man of God, go look in the car and get that book. No, it's on the dashboard. No, not you. No, you working. Unlock the car. So now y'all see how we fast in the spirit now? Amen. That's how they fast with tradition. Jesus, the devil got something for your tradition. But he can't come near you when you attach yourself to God. And see, when I attach myself to God, I don't focus on my problem no more. I don't focus on my health no more. I focus on God. Because I'm going to help you out. Jesus said, daughter. In other words, he said, this is power. This is power that only the Father can do. Y'all see this book? I know it look all crumbled up, but y'all see him? See my bookmark? See my bookmark? See where my bookmark at? I'm sorry, I'm on 429. I'm sorry. And it only got 444. Lord have mercy, y'all pray for me. I got 25 more pages. But I'm going to find me another one. And how I found this book, there was a store closing. When the Christian Life bookstores were closing, and all the books were gone. And they were selling this book for $1. I said, man, I ain't gonna never read no more T.D. Jakes books like I read Maximize the Moment. Best book I ever read until I read this. Life Overflowing. When I tell you, it was about, all the books in the store about gone. There were about 20 of these books on the shelf. I wish I'd have bought all 20. They were $1 because it was going out of business. I've been reading this book for 3 to 4 months. Haven't I? Life changing. Yeah, and what I'm preaching on right now, man, I want you to do me a favor, man of God. Won't you do me a favor? Because I want them to feel the realness of what I'm talking about. Read. Can you read that right there? You got good eyes. You got read that highlighted right there. What that say?
When the enemy attacks, our faith will meet him and defeat him.
Oh my God! See what I got from something, and it wasn't the Bible. When you read the Bible, you become, sit down, man of God. When you read the Bible unaware, you become traditional, unaware. Find some things that will enlighten and add to your spirit,
Meaning what? It will quicken what the Bible has given you. It will say, you know what? I can see it now through Bishop Jakes, through Bishop Robinson, through Missionary Sylvia. I can see it now from someplace other than the Bible, because if I can't find God other than the Bible, I'll never see him through the messengers that he sent. If I can't find God in no place but the Bible, when he sends me messengers, if they ain't quoting the Bible, I won't get nothing.
Right.
I love the Bible. I read it every day. I'm sorry.
Y'all excuse me. I forgot. I'm in the northwest section of Fort Lauderdale. I read it every day. I'm sorry. Y'all forgive me. I forgot where I was at. I read it every day. But listen what he says here. He says, and he said to her, daughter, your faith has made you well. I want y'all to, I'm hanging around for a minute for a reason. Go in peace. Your suffering is over. They always talk about how she had the initiative to go touch Jesus. What did the title say? Somebody tell me the title real quick.
The power of our faith.
The power of what?
Our faith.
The power of what?
Our faith.
Why did she get well?
Her faith.
Huh?
Her faith.
Why did she get well?
Her faith.
What's the title again? Why did she get well?
Her faith.
She got well. She didn't get well because of her faith. Our faith. She got well because she found somebody who wanted her well as much as she wanted to be well. She got well because she found somebody, not them doctors who were taking all her money. She found somebody who was not going to play no games with her. She found somebody who was not going to say they love her and didn't love her. She found somebody who wanted her to be as well as bad as she wanted to get well. The power of whose faith? Our. Y'all running around here trying to get well on your own faith. That lady didn't get well on her own faith. She found the faith of Jesus, attached herself to it, and then he said, daughter, your faith in somebody believing in what you want has made you well.
Amen.
We not believing for folk because we too busy trying to activate our faith for ourselves. She found somebody that she knew that wanted what she wanted for her as bad as she wanted it for herself. All the years I done read this, don't nobody focus on that. You got to put yourself around some godly folk. And get yourself around some people with agendas other than your spirit being made whole. All Jesus wanted for her was her spirit to be made whole. And the only way her spirit was going to be made whole is she could see something in her life that she couldn't do for herself. If she could see something in her life, God, this is so good.
Yes, it is.
That she couldn't do for herself. Our faith has defeated the enemy. Our faith, whenever two or three come, touching and what?
Agreeing.
See, everybody say touching, but they don't get the agreeing. I want for you what you want for you better than you want it for yourself.
Amen.
Now we finna do something. Now we finna move something. Now we finna shake something. Now the devil got to move. Because if we come with that kind of faith, ain't nobody put us together but God.
Amen.
And you know one thing about God, he said, if two of them coming, it's three because God sure coming with them.
Amen.
Notice what he says. Notice what he says. See, we always say, he said, two or three. Don't miss this. Daughter, your faith has made you well. Your faith connected to my faith in what you want. He said, but don't worry.
Go in peace. Here comes the third. Go with God. Peace. Wherever there's peace. I talk about that all the time. Wherever there's peace, there's God. Go in peace. Me and you done did it, but God's going to complete it. I want this for you as bad as you want it. But we've been running around here talking, teaching. Well, where your faith at? Where your faith connected to my faith? Our faith. See, y'all even missed it when I put it in the title. The power, I didn't say the power of faith. I didn't say the power of your faith. I didn't say the power of my faith. I said the power of. Can y'all see it now? Yes. She said, this man done healed so many people. I believe with all my heart that he want me healed too. Let me touch him. Connect with somebody that you know, that knows God, and want nothing but the best for you. Amen. And so now this I'm gonna tell you something. This is why we have to get beyond our emotions and our feelings. Because if we can get this down and get beyond our emotions and our feelings, we can put the trash where it belongs. Amen. I can't go nowhere because I got history. Okay, you die with your history. You die right there with your history. Y'all hear me? We got history. But the bottom line, they're not agreeing with you. You're not agreeing with them. If y'all got history, you need to start working on his story instead of your story, because my history is supposed to be
His story. All right.
You need to start working. God, see, yes he is, yes he is.
God is working, God is working.
We need to start working on. I love my brothers. I love my brothers. When they're in trouble, they find the church. I love them. I love them. Hey, Doc, how you doing, man? I love my brothers. But y'all hear me? Y'all see that? My history is what? His story. And you're trying to interrupt the story of God that he's written for my life. If your faith, it can't take me beyond where I am. I need you to want what I want for me, not as bad as I want it. What's our motto? Love what? Love others what? Love others what? Love others what? I need you to want what I want for me more than I want it for myself. Our faith. I done tried everything in the natural. I done did everything I could. But tonight, God's going to connect us together. And all of us are going to be completed. Because whatever you want, you just say it out loud in the spirit, not in the natural. Don't put it in the atmosphere. Don't tell the devil what he needs to attack. Say it out loud in the spirit. And because we all love God, whatever you just said out loud in the spirit, I want it more than you want it for yourself.
Amen.
And whatever I just said out loud in the spirit, I want you to want it more for me than I want for myself. Y'all feeling this? Amen. Are y'all feeling this? Amen. As I close, he says, now that your faith has made you well, don't forget about God. Go in peace. Not you well. Go in peace. Why did he say go in peace? Because where there's peace, there's God. And if I don't live a life of thanking God and showing God I'm thanking him, so if you're hearing this tonight, I got to be in this church. Because this is where I heard it. And this is where I'm going to thank him every time them doors open. This is where I heard it. This is where I'm going to thank him every time them doors open. And if I do that, guess what's going to happen? Huh? I will suffer no more. Now, if I done heard a word like that,
Come on now.
if I done heard a word like that,
and I continue to suffer, knowing that all I got to do is thank God when them doors open.
My God, my God.
You better not blame your mama. You better not blame God. You better not blame nobody. He just told you tonight. He said, we have connected in the spirit. Our faith has taken us beyond. He said, now go with God. Show that you're with God. Show the evidence that you're thankful. Walk through those doors. And he said, and you shall suffer. No. It don't get no real. I'm sorry. Don't get no real. Can't say it. Don't get no realer than that. Don't get no realer than that.
We just touch together. I want what you want for you more than you. See how we want it, and then walk through the door.
Amen.
Hello? Hello? Gotta show you he's real. Gotta show you. She's sitting over there. This is a good word. Let me tell you what she said, Kwame, before you got here. This is a good word. I wish Kwame was here to hear this, because this will do something for him. And we felt it in the spirit. And we wanted it for her in the spirit.
Amen.
And then God sent Kwame through the door.
Amen. Amen.
You can't stand me, can you? I know you can't. Won't he do it? Everybody feel this tonight?
Yeah.
You receive this tonight? Our faith. What it said the power of
Our faith.
the power of
Our faith.
the power of
Our faith.
she touched somebody who wanted what she wanted for herself more than she wanted, because he had healed so many people before her. Man, I can't believe that spot. That's so, man. You know, you get in some place. You know that pillow's still cold, but you got you flip the pillow over and you find that cold spot again, and it just be that perfect spot. You don't want it to move. That's where I'm on that pillow, right there, the cold side of the pillow. I'm right there, right now. I don't want to move.
Amen.
You know the spot I'm talking about. Amen. Power. And many times we've heard this sermon, but nobody focused on this part right here. And it says, daughter, your faith has made you whole. Your faith in meeting with somebody who wants more for you than what you want for yourself has made you whole. Now go with God. Go in peace.
Show the evidence that you're thankful. Go with God. Go in peace.
And he said, if you do that, your suffering is over. I couldn't think like that if I wanted to. This has to come from above. I'm not that smart. Y'all don't see no sermon written in my hand. This is fresh manna from above. Straight off the griddle. Fresh manna. Our faith. Our faith. Our faith. My God. And he said, you keep walking through them doors, you will suffer. I don't know about y'all. That's a word for me tonight. This is a word for you. Who is this word for tonight? This word was for me tonight. This word was for me tonight. I don't know about y'all. Bishop, I don't know what's going on with you. Ain't nothing going on with me. Everything going on with God. I told you. Go into a fast. It ain't got to be 3 days. Just one day. No TV. I'm just going to get me a book. I'm going to get me a Bible. And you want to just, sometimes, you ever notice something? When you start doing stuff with God, first let me tell you, sometimes I'll come home and I just start reading my book and I won't watch TV for 3 nights in a row. Especially the heat ain't on. But even with that, sometimes I won't watch it because I record them all. But I'll come home and I'll just grab my book and I'll just start reading. I mean, see, it don't do no good to put your plate down and don't pick God up. Don't do no good. See, that don't tell us that. Fasting, when you say fasting, fasting can also mean attaching. Am I right, young lady? And am I right? Attach yourself. When you want to fast, pray and attach yourself to God. Pray and attach yourself to God. You got to have praise somebody. You got to have praise. You got to have. Anybody want prayer? Come to the altar right now. Anybody want prayer? Come to the altar right now. Anybody want prayer? Come to the altar right now. Anybody want prayer? Come to the altar right now.